Welcome to week 4. This is going to be almost the halfway point. We're going to start increasing the amount of meal planning that you're doing. And this week we will be covering a lot of preschool nutrition as well as school nutrition. So here is the week 4 overview. Course learning outcomes. What is your expectation for these chapters? You are to read chapter 5, briefly read this environment of tactile play, and then we're going to start reading chapter 6, menu planning. As I was saying, this week we're really going to bump up the amount of menu planning that we're doing to get you guys geared up for that final. So our agenda for the face-to-face includes discussing toddler feeding. We're going to do an in-class assignment. This week 4 is basically going to be meal prepping, planning. And you're going to be working with a partner, and we're also going to sign up for the World Culture Reports. Okay. This week, we get a little bit more work going on. I'm going to look at the assignment first. So this is your preschool nutrition observation. You are to go and observe a preschooler, so a child who's 3, 4, or 5 years old, eating during mealtime. You're going to use this form to fill out while you are observing this child. So fill out all this upper data here, and then make sure you check always, sometimes never, and be sure to provide an evidence. So if they chewed food adequately, always you can just say thoroughly chewed food, right? Or if they used a napkin, how many times did they use the napkin? This is very self-explanatory. Fill out the chart. At the end, you're going to evaluate. So what was the nutritional value of the meal? What was the appearance of the meal served? Was it just thrown together? Or was it nicely plated? Or did the kid get to choose the options? Atmosphere, personal insights, and what would your recommendations be? So you're collecting information, and then you're evaluating it, and then submitting. Pretty straightforward. The discussion for this week is going to be exploring Ellen Sater's website. She is a guru in how to feed children, not too much, not too little. So really, what is the conversation around feeding kids? How do we prevent disordered eating habits from coming? The responsibility lies in both the adult and the child, and how do we actually get that going? So you're going to explore her webpage. So we'll click on to ellensaterinstitute.org, and you're going to find something, browse around what piques your interest. So let's see, maybe I'm interested in how to feed during meals and snacks. You can then say, oh, using forbidden foods, what does that mean? So you can figure out what that means, and then you'll come back to your discussion board post. You'll simply say what you found, what was inspirational, what answered some questions. Look up some empirical data. What does the literature say? Cite some literature. And then post that by Friday. Respond to at least 2 classmates by Monday. You guys should know this routine by now. Make sure that the responses are detailed. They are not brief, okay? It should expand on the topic, or it should challenge the topic, or provide an alternative argument, okay? I want to reference this serving size reference here. I will provide this for you in class. We'll thoroughly go over it, but this is going to be a great resource for you during planning for menus, okay? And then, of course, if you want to know serving sizes of different food groups, I'll show you guys this in class, but this is going to show you what counts as a cup of fruit. So this example, 1 cup of applesauce is equivalent to 1 cup of fruit, or 1 large banana, or 32 grapes. We'll discuss further in class. All right, the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to sign up for World Cultures. Please just simply reply saying you want Italy or Spain or Greece or Mexico or Colombia. Okay, and first come, first serve. And if someone has already picked those countries that you want, you cannot do that country. You need to come up with something else. If you're having a hard time, feel free to reach out and ask me. That is week 4.